Hi, it's Debbie Williams, and today I'd like to talk about lifting the stress to help you to get pregnant. The amount of people that I worked with over the years who try to get pregnant either through IVF or naturally, it's interesting as I gather a history that there's always patterns there. Sometimes it's like when they've given up trying, they find they get pregnant naturally and they come to me perhaps for the second child because they're going into stress mode again. Why am I not getting pregnant? Or the time's running away and stuff. Or they've done things where they've got pregnant and they've not been able to carry. And it's interesting as I talk to these people, I'm able to draw out what's going on. Sometimes their goal has been so much, I must get pregnant, I must get pregnant. They get pregnant and they talk to me, well, I can't even see the, giving birth bit. I'm not even thinking about that. And I always prescribe them my download, which is called Overcome the Fear of Childbirth, also known as Special Delivery. And the reason being is the trance track on there puts them into a state of relaxation. And it does exactly the same thing that every top athlete who's successful does. They see themselves winning the race over and over and over, so that when they turn up to run the race, they've run it thousands of times in their mind. And so on the trance track, it's an opportunity to go into a relaxed place and imagine carrying a baby and it growing and a healthy, natural, happy birth with a happy child. And I think it's important that we practice this because otherwise, we're leaving things to chance. We have a brain, we don't have an owner's manual, it's not user friendly. And by listening to this recording, even though you're not pregnant, it's conditioning your mind that when I work with people one-to-one, as they listen to it, it flushes out any true blockages that we have. And, I've had people say, well, I realised that when I was 13, I was a tomboy and I made a decision, I don't want to have kids. And as I was listening to your recording, it was like that 13-year-old me was saying, but you don't want to have kids. And we were able to work with that and to coach that younger self that actually that was then, this is now, things have changed. And other blockages coming out of, fears of the actual childbirth, that they put that to one side. And again, as you're practicing an easy birth, I must admit that was one I had. It put me off having children, and my first son was born 2 days before my 42nd birthday. And that happened doing a similar thing that I'm advising you to do. Is a friend of mine had an article in a woman's magazine about hypnotherapy for getting pregnant, and she had so many inquiries. She's London based, I'm Midland based. She sent me all of these women and couples and stuff, and so I was constantly putting them into trance and just imagine, being open to conceive and to carrying a baby, and then when the time is right, your cervix opens like a flower and the baby comes out and it's healthy and it's happy. And I was doing this over and over and over, and of course my brain's hearing this, carrying a baby, open the cervix, blah, 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 blah. And not long after, I discovered I was pregnant, which was a big shock to me. And so we go to the gym and we exercise our muscles. We don't go just once. We go quite often to build up the muscle, then it's maintenance. But how often have you gone to exercise this muscle? We have a brain, we don't have an owner's manual, it's not user friendly. If it gets locked into negative thinking, then that can sabotage any chance of having a child because you're creating chemicals within your system. So again, listening to any hypnosis recordings regularly, that's the secret of success. It's the building the muscle. It's a daily workout for your brain. What it will do, it will lift a lot of the stress and will help pave the way for you to conceive. Another client of mine who had actually conceived 5 times but not carried it through. She was busy with certain things and thought, I don't want to get pregnant this month because I've got this and this on. And what happened is each time she did something like that, she got pregnant because she lifted the weight of, I've got to get pregnant. I've really got to get pregnant because my time's running out. That was adding a load of stress and anxiety. When she parked that, I was able to identify patterns as we were talking through things, that whenever she wasn't trying, whatever she was doing, she was lifting the pressure off and the body was doing what it needed to do. Anyway, great talking to you today. Bye now.